Why are you so obsessed with me? So ain't shit, man. Alright, this may be sloppy as fuck, but anyway, why are you so obsessed with me? I had to look up Whack 100 because I was wondering if that was like a West Coast thing with like choosing these weird fucking names that basically you live up to. It's like ain't shit lives up to ain't shit. Whack 100 lives up to being Whack 100. Anyway, this person ain't shit responds back to me with this just stop this nonsense. And understand on this post is basically where I started the day with a cop in Florida calling my number that I cursed out at and acted as if they can't do fucking shit about it. Just like this person, this ain't shit person, which at this point in time, they're saying they think this is nonsense. They're talking about my fucking life. They think my life is nonsense. But they don't have, it's a woman, but either way, they don't have the balls to show up in my face, just like these fucking cops. And it's like, I don't fucking get what the fuck is going on. Like, it makes no fucking sense. As it is, this person shouldn't be involved anyway. The only reason they're involved, they made a comment, somebody made a comment to them, and then I responded to that fucking comment. They don't need to respond back. They don't need to be getting into it, especially if they think it's fucking nonsense. Just like that cop doesn't need to be fucking calling me if he thinks everything's fucking nonsense. That's fucking weird shit. That's a big obsession between a fucking cop in Tampa and some fucking graffiti writer in Oakland who think my life is nonsense, but yeah, they're the ones participating in it. They're the ones contacting me. Makes no fucking sense. If everything's nonsense, then there's no reason to even fucking pay attention. What's fucking odd, to me, I don't get how, especially ain't shit. It is that I have a respect for women. So it's kind of this weird thing where it's like, I don't understand how she can't fucking understand. Wait a second. If there are people on this fucking thing that know him and they're not responding, why the fuck would I respond? Unless I'm actually going to do something. Because this shit, just playing around, oh, like, fuck with, stop with this nonsense. Are you trying to get me to kill myself? Is that what it, because how am I going to stop with the nonsense of my real life? The only issue is that you are getting involved with something that's my real life that you shouldn't be involved in, and you're getting confused because of that. Because again, nothing that I posted previously really was about you, other than your assistance. Again, like, look at the thing. There's a guy, a legendary artist or whatever I would say, Duster from the NYC. He was also on that post. Didn't respond. I got Tonyo Skits. That's a person that's got millions of followers. I did a post about him. He responded because it seemed appropriate for him to respond. I was actually literally making a post directly about him. Again, a person who has a lot of followers saw a post directly about him, then responded. But I got these people, this graffiti writer, this Whittle the Clown, these people who should have nothing to do in my life that are responding to these posts that have nothing really to do with them other than acknowledging the fact that they exist. Along with other people who have much more of a right to say whether or not my life is nonsense. Because that's another thing. It's like, why the fuck would I care whether or not you believe my life to be nonsense? It doesn't make any sense why you think that I did, because I'm mentioning you? No, that's because I don't believe my life to be nonsense. And because I don't believe my life to be nonsense, I'm not going to make a post about, oh, blah, 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 this has happened in my life, as if there's no evidence of it. It's also, I've learned my lesson. Again, you could see clearly, I just did an entire post of how my entire life has been about I barely have pictures of my own friends. Most of the times that I respond to any kind of emails or comments and things like that, I do it vaguely. So that if it needs to be, thought about later on, exactly what happens. If it needs to be thought about later on, if I can remember it, then I can remember it. If I can't remember it, I can't remember it. Either way, it's better to have it that way than have fucking, somebody saying to you, oh, I got evidence you fucking snitched. And if there's evidence I snitched, again, this is a female. And again, this is where it is kind of weird to me because I'm dealing with supposedly with two females. If there's evidence, why is this being so hidden? What is this weird fucking thing? I already know there's no evidence of me snitching or anything like that. It's exactly this fucking thing. Like, all that's happening is people that haven't been involved in my life are involving themselves into my life. And then the people who have been involved in my life, who should be involved in my life, aren't. So I am looking for help for that. Not to have people who shouldn't be involved in my life be involved in my life as if they're friends. If somebody's going to be involved in my life, it's to help me find a friend. Not act as if they're friends or they already know everything that's going on. Either way, I started fucking rambling, and so that's done. That's that with this fucking post.